Paige, a 38-year-old office worker. I currently live with my parents, and I also have a younger brother named Kevin who's currently working overseas. Mom's been disabled since an accident when I was little, so she often read us books at home as it was hard for her to take us outside to play. Thanks to that, we both love reading. The other day, I decided to test my parents' knowledge with a quiz. Pop quiz time.
Oh, is it time for that? Okay. Ask me anything. I'm ready.
Here it is. What does the word guffawing mean?
Guffawing? If I separate the words, guff means nonsense and awing means wonder, I think.
Oh, yep. If you put them together, I know what it means. You know everything.
I give up. I'll look it up. Let's see. It means laughing so hard that the person can hardly breathe. Wow. Only 10% of people know this word, huh?
Hey, put that away. You're cheating, Dad. Like this, we're very close. When I was a student, we moved frequently because of my mom's job, but I never felt sad. However, when I transferred to a new middle school, I was in the same class with Brandy, a girl I had a tough time with. Why? Well, one open school day, despite being busy, my mom came, but after it was over, she approached me and said, "Hey, your mom's wheelchair took up so much space. Because of that, my mom had to squeeze into a corner. So annoying." Because of rude comments like this, she was hated by almost everyone. So I'm guessing that she was frustrated with me since I made a lot of new friends quickly? Yeah, I think so. My mom manages a high-end restaurant, and she actually said the same thing. She said our place is probably too upscale and difficult for people in a wheelchair. Yeah. Too upscaled, huh? She's probably misunderstanding and thinks it's a place that's too high class, like a place where only upper-class people go. Well, I didn't want anything to do with her, so I didn't bother to talk back. Soon after, I had to transfer schools again due to my mom's work. I remember all the irritating things she said to me, but I haven't seen her since, and here I am today. One day, I decided to celebrate my parents' 60th birthday and asked where they wanted to go. They chose the town where Brandy and I went to school, so we planned a 2-day trip, staying at a nice place. You probably don't think I'll bump into Brandy during this, right? Unfortunately, I did. After getting off the train and waiting in line at the taxi stand with my parents in front of the station, "I told you that I am taking off since I don't feel well." "Now? I'm at the hospital. Tell Dad that." A woman about my age was standing in front of us with her hands full of shopping bags, talking so loudly on the phone. Wait, though. This annoying voice, I heard it somewhere before. "Okay, I'm in charge." "What? I'm just a substitute for my mom while she's in the hospital? Oh, shut up. Who is going to manage the restaurant if I leave then? You're just a head chef. You can't do anything. Hey, if my dad finds out you kicked me out yelling at me, you'll get fired. I'm hanging up. Bye." Wait, manage? Head chef restaurant? Oh no, is she Brandy? Ugh, no, it can't be. While I was thinking that, God, he's so freaking annoying. Ow! When I saw her face when she turned around right after hitting her foot on my mom's wheelchair, I knew it was Brandy. Wow, she aged. "Hey, watch where you're going. I hit my foot." Huh. Wait. Hold on. I've seen you before. She then stared at my face for a few minutes. Then, Paige? Is that you? OMG, how hilarious. You haven't changed one bit. Still tiny. I didn't want to talk to her any longer, so I quickly hid my face. "Sorry, but I don't know you." And said that, but quit lying. It's obviously you. You can't fool me. Anyways, wheelchairs are such a nuisance. Stand up and walk on your own feet. Goodness, she hasn't changed at all. You aged terribly, so be at least mature inside. I was pissed by her words, but my mom was more pissed than I was. "Such inconsiderate behavior is outrageous for your age." "What?" "Your loud voice is more of a nuisance. Looks like you manage a restaurant. Oh, you're not even worthy of that. Apologize to those people and people in wheelchairs." "Shut up, you curly hair apron." "Hey, if you're going to say that, then apron..." Then a taxi stopped in front of her, who had somehow ended up at the front of the line. Huh. After saying that, she got inside. what is wrong with her? Hey, Mom, that was awesome. I want to say things straightforwardly like you. Those kinds of people won't understand anything you say, so I'm not sure if that was effective. If I ever meet her again, I'll take it as fate telling me to deal with her. She should definitely watch out. Agreed. I don't think we'll meet her anymore, though. Let's forget about her. Soon after, we got into a taxi to visit some familiar spots before heading to the hotel. The next day, we went to a high-end restaurant my parents frequented before my mom became a wheelchair user. Hearing high-end restaurant made me nervous, but the name and location were different from what Brandy told me, so I was relieved. However, in the taxi on the way there, my mom said something shocking. The restaurant recently moved and became wheelchair accessible. They even changed the name and had a grand reopening. I made a surprise reservation without telling the head chef or the manager. I wonder how they're doing. Oh, by the way, the manager has 2 daughters, and one of them was one of your classmates in middle school. Seriously? When I thought I had a really bad feeling about this. Oh, God, what are you doing here, Paige? My bad feelings turned out to be right. She was there to greet us when we got there. Are you from earlier? Why are you here also? Wait, are you the daughter who was Pam's classmate in middle school? Oh, I understand everything now. Huh? What the hell are you saying, curly hair apron? At that moment, a man who seemed to be the head chef came and said, "Watch your mouth," but... Shut your mouth. This place is too upscaled, so people in wheelchairs are not welcome. My mom always said that, so it is what it is. Sorry. This is your punishment for making fun of me yesterday. Serves you right. God, what the hell is wrong with her? But the moment I clenched my fists and started to tremble... Too upscaled, huh? Are you for real? Hey, I'm giving you a last warning. What are you gonna do? I have the highest rank here, so you can't do anything. Please leave. Bye. She said that laughing, but... Okay then, we'll leave. We turned around and left. She didn't even know what was going to happen to her after this, but it's all her fault. As we were trying to catch a taxi outside, she kept on annoying us. Huh. That's right. People like you guys don't belong here. Go to a place that's on your level, like a pub or something. Goodbye. Just as we got into the taxi that just arrived, the head chef, who was looking pale, finally seemed to have lost his patience and shouted to Brandy in a loud voice. Enough! That person in the wheelchair is the owner of our group company. Then... What? Wait, hold on. The president of that Panicore group? Our top patron? Yes, my mom owns a large company called Panicore Group, and there are 2 subsidiaries in this town. Well, I guess this person who has no friends didn't know that, but didn't she hear from her parents beforehand? I mean, she's not the type to listen carefully, so I think she missed out on it. Anyways, our taxi left, and Brandy, pale and frantic, tried to chase us. She, of course, couldn't keep up, and I saw her dramatically fall in her kimono in the distance, which was so hilarious. Then, several minutes later, my mom's phone rang, and it was her father, the head chef of the restaurant. It seems like he was out when we visited earlier. He apologized and said he wanted to meet us personally, so we all got into the taxi again and headed back there.
I truly apologize for what happened today.
I am so sorry about today. When we entered the private room, her father was with Brandy. She was tearful, messy, and kneeling on the ground. He probably gave her a thorough scolding beforehand. You have treated us well all this time. Plus, I love this restaurant, so I have no intention of speaking badly about here to my company's employees. However, I think it would be better if you do something about Brandy over there.
Yes, you're right. My wife actually suddenly left one day with another man and got caught in a marriage scam, ending up in debt. She cried to me, but I kicked her out. Brandy's just a substitute for now. But no matter how short-staffed we are, I shouldn't have made her the manager. I'm truly, deeply sorry.
I am so sorry about everything. Paige, go ahead and explain the word too upscaled to her. Sure. Let me ask you something. What do you think that word means first? A high-end, classy restaurant that only rich people could go to? Nope, wrong. Remember, you said, my mom told me our place is probably too upscale and difficult for people in a wheelchair? It's not about prejudice against wheelchairs. It's about the threshold crosspiece making it difficult to cross, not implying upscale or classy. You misunderstood what it means. What? Misunderstood? Everyone makes mistakes with words, but boasting and making a fuss about it is like saying, I'm stupid yourself. So every time you would say my restaurant is upscaled and exclusive, I tried so hard not to burst out laughing. Her pale face now turned bright red. Then she quickly stood up and said, Don't make fun of me!
Keep your head down!
Eek! Her father pushed her to the ground and grabbed her head forward in a bow. Ow! Please forgive me, Dad. Oh, right. My son, Kevin, runs several companies overseas and is in desperate need of construction workers. It's tough work and the locations are remote islands, so finding a willing hand has been a challenge for him. How about sending her there? It would be an excellent social experience.
Really? Being offered a job after causing so much trouble? I can't thank you enough!
No problem. Oh, great. Can you call Kevin now, Paige? Sure. How about my opinion? While I was on the phone with Kevin, she was crying, looking completely pale. Later, she was sent overseas to work in a country with a different language and culture, and seems like the work is so tough. She gets yelled at every day and is terrified, so as a result, she has become soulless and very skinny. She deserves this. By the way, the person my mom recommended manages the restaurant now. As for us, after that, the head chef treated us to a delicious meal. We were able to enjoy the birthday celebration. A lot happened, but my positive parents laughed and said it was a good memory. I respect and love that about them. The other day, after having dinner with them at home, my dad said,
Hey, pop quiz time!
A quiz from Dad today? Oh, this is rare. I'll keep quiet this time.
Here it is. Is it correct or incorrect to say, I could care less, when you mean you don't care at all?
Oh, I know. It's incorrect.
Oh man, how did you know so easily?
The correct expression is, I couldn't care less, to indicate you don't care at all.
Yeah, you explained it perfectly. The prize is the pudding in the fridge. Take it, thief!
I could care less implies there is some level of care. Yes, thank you so much, Dad.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!